Okay, so I guess this thing's on. So I go to the doctor today, and I just want to get some blood work. I'm trying to do a cleanse, you know. Go to the doctor, and I work with a nutritionist because I've kind of lost trust in the doctors, you know. I don't know about anybody else, but uh, I mean, the commercials at night are enough to make you just see that the doctors, they don't know what the hell they're doing. And so, but the way we've got it set up right now until we change it, which is what we need to do, which is what I'm advocating for, that we change it, that we change how the medical field treats us, how that we can't just go order blood work ourselves to see what's going on, that we can't educate ourselves about our um, health, and that I feel that, um, practitioners work for us. Just to look at the name, it means that they're practicing. You know, if you look at their certificate, it says that they are certified to practice medicine. It doesn't mean they're proficient, okay? And I think that we all need to look at that. These are, defining factors right now in the medical reality that's playing out in our world. I myself have had hormone issues and have been bounced around at the doctor's office since 2007 when it started. And finally jumped the train after being bounced around on different hormone therapy issues, and going to an endocrinologist and having him as well give me hormones, and then going to an OBGYN who then proceeded to tell me that my endocrinologist didn't know what he was doing, and he shouldn't be giving me all these hormones, that my birth control should have been enough. And so when I realized that specialists that weren't even on the same page, one saying this, the next one saying that, and I'm just bounced around in the middle. In the meanwhile, paying them to do this. I mean, it just, it caught up with me. It caught up with me. I said, this is freaking crazy. This is like so like bizarre. And even if we're going to talk about going to the health food store, I mean, the health food store's making money off of us too. Um, and I get we got to make money, but I'm not seeing results, folks. That's where I'm just like, I'm not seeing results. Um, the fact of the matter is the medical insurance situation's got to change. It's got to encompass all these other modalities. People need to have the right to gain relief in the way that they see fit, which goes into a lot of beliefs that people think this is bad. And, we're so polar. We're so damn polar in this world. It blows my mind. We're either one way or the other. We're like either down at the bar just drinking all night, and then all of a sudden we're just going on a cleanse and everything's got, we throw it all out, and it's fad diets, and we're just perpetuating this polar existence, when if we would stop and really look at, okay, like I did, this body is a healing machine. That's one thing I realized. Okay, if I cut it, it's gonna heal. Okay, it is a machine that is self-repairing and is adaptive. It keeps us breathing, and there is so much intelligence in this body. Okay, so my body kind of got a hold of me through my gut. So, my gut. So all of these things, I'm going at my hormone issues, all this kind of stuff. And that's what this tape is about. It's about talking about what I'm going through, about my journey to better health, and my journey through the medical system, coming into it, in the 60s, and going to the doctor all the time, and taking all the medicines, and all of this stuff. Right now I'm in the process of doing a cleanse, you know. And that's what this is addressing, looking at our body as an intelligent homeostasis that our spirits live in, okay? And the mind body spirit correlation that this generation needs to get, like, we got to get there, you know. We are so polar right now. We're just like this way or that, you know, black and white, and men and women, and we all need to come together. It's about coming together. It's coming to the middle ground. It's time for our species to be able to evolve to where we want it to be, which is Eden. It's back to Eden. Okay, we can get there, but we got to overcome some shit. You know, like our mentality, we need to overcome that. We need to overcome how we're looking at life. We need to have a change in our perceptions. We need paradigm shifts. You know, if we're going to really truly look at this world, I mean, everything that we have, we spoke about, and then we put an action to it, you know. And everybody's experience is different. We all came here to experience different things. That's why we need to stop judging, because we're spirits having a human experience. And we need to look at each person that way, you know. And the only way to take care of these drastic right and left, you know, ways that we're swinging, and we can see it on the earth. The earth is showing us the polarities, the drastic, you know, things that happen in the weather, the devastation, you know, the increasing anger at each other, the anger in the world. It's increasing, which pushes that polar, you know, and then it just flies back at us, because the anger that we're feeling has got to have somewhere to go if we don't express it, okay? And we don't need to express it by killing anybody. You know, I think everybody just wants to be heard. If we look at the Syrians, you know, they want to be heard. You know, it's about us needing to recognize as a whole that each part of this wonderful place we call Earth and all of its inhabitants, okay, the Syrians, you know, the Iraqis, the Americans, the Canadians, the British, you know, the Chinese, the Japanese, all of these, and all the ones I didn't mention, they are important. Even the ones we don't even know about, you know, because there's territories that haven't even, so there's people we don't even know. But all of that's important. And I think what we've created here, what the universe has shown us to create here, which is in the web, is that it is a web. It's a web. You know, everything is a projection into our world. And if we would begin to look at our world and see the projections, then we can alter our own projections. We can decide that's not the way that we want to go. You know, if you look at movies, music, it's all a projection. You know, it's a pulse. And there's this big pulse of energy that is this earth. And we need to recognize that. We need to recognize that where we live, we need to embrace this earth and what this earth is giving us. And we need to reconnect. You know, not to sound just cliche or whatever, it's avatar. It's connectivity. It's about staying connected. It's not about just everybody being happy all the time, but it's about showing up. It's about showing up and saying, God damn it, it's hard, but I'm here. You know, and you're driving me crazy, but I'm here. And I'm trying to figure you out. And are you trying to figure me out? you know. Receptivity is where we need to be. You know, we're on output overload, and we need to learn to receive. You know, where cancer is becoming so big, okay? It's an outward expression of the fact that we're clogged and we're blocked, and it's all in our mentalities. It's all what we're thinking, you know. We need to really think about that. And I'll talk more on the next tape. Until then, food for thought from Psyche Cafe, Belinda Arnold.